LiveWeatherBlogs.com meteorologist Bob here for you with today's tropical update for Wednesday, September 8th, 2010. Tropics remain pretty quiet today. We're going to focus on two areas today to look at. First, we're going to look at our remnants of Hermine. Wow, pretty devastated flooding here. We've had this constant band here running from San Antonio to near Austin and now getting up into the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So big rainfall amounts. Could see another about 6 to 8 inches in this area today as Hermine slowly moves northward, and this will spread into Oklahoma too later today. So pretty bad flooding in this area, and if anybody has any plans to go to anywhere traveling in this area today, please be very careful. We'll close in on this here, and you see this is right up the I-35 corridor here, so running right along I-35 from Dallas-Fort Worth down to Waco and then down to Austin and San Antonio. So this is where the big flooding is going to be today. And Hermine, again, will slowly move out of this area, but it's going to take a slow time here as it moves north. So, again, be careful in this area. The rest of the tropics today, again, pretty quiet. We're going to be watching two areas. We saw Hermine. Gaston, he's done. Again, we'll watch him as he moves west. You never know when these things get into the Western Caribbean. But right now he doesn't have a surface circulation with him at all anymore. Pretty much just an open wave right now. You can see Gaston really brought all that dry air with him right into the Eastern Caribbean. This is all that dry, stable air. So very interesting there. And we see it starts moistening up again off the off of the coast of Africa here in the Eastern Atlantic, and I'm going to show you our latest invest out there and possibly our next tropical depression or tropical storm within the next 24 to 48 hours. The way it's looking today at it, we might even see a tropical depression later today. And again, here's Gaston. Again, no circulation with this. He'll bring showers and storms across the Dominican Republic and Haiti today, and then now move off to Jamaica by later tomorrow. So, but again, you see no surface circulation with this system. And looking at the ASCAT last night, again, no circulation with this system anymore. All right, let's look off the coast of Africa. Here's our next guy right out here. This is just about ready to become a tropical depression. It's very, very close. We might even see one, like I said, later today. Nice surface circulation. We have heavy thunderstorms developing near the center, so that's on its way. So we'll be watching this one to become Igor later this week, or like I said, possibly in a day or two. And then we'll be watching this next wave here. A lot of the models have this as Julia by next week. And then again, looking at the ASCAT, this was last night. You could see it caught the eastern edge, but you could see a pretty well-defined surface circulation out there already. So expect a lot of Cape Verde Islands, expect a lot of gusty winds and rainfall across there today. And again, the Saharan air layer, we had stable air in here. It's starting to break up, but there's still a lot of stable air, but definitely more moist as we get off the coast of Africa here. Something we haven't seen a lot of lately. We've seen a lot more drier air off the coast of Africa, but that's kind of finally pushed westward. So this system has a good chance of developing. Not much shear with it, a little shear today with it, but that shear should decrease. I'll show you that here in a second. So here we go with the shear, and this is, again, designated as Invest 91L, and a little bit of easterly shear today, but what's going to happen is this trough out here is going to push northeast. So it's going to open this area up for lower wind shear as this system moves west-northwest. So it's definitely going to be in a good environment, and I expect to see we should see a hurricane definitely in the next 3 to 4 days out of this system. All right, models. GFS, been very consistent. Here's Igor, and then we also have Julia behind it. This goes out about 7 days. I'm not going to go out any further with the GFS. People start getting excited looking at the long range, but here we go with the GFS. Pretty much west-northwest, and then we're going to have to watch. We have a trough moving off the east coast, so will this do a Danielle? Will it come a little farther west, do an Earl? Or will it slip under this trough and another ridge builds and it moves farther west? You know the routine this year so far with these systems. So again, that's a long way off. That's 7 to 10 days away. So we'll see what happens there. I mean, the odds are right now, looking at the pattern, that this could slip north of the islands again. But again, that's over a week away, so we'll check that out down the road. Euro model here, again, this is that 7-day period. This is 7 days out. Again, very consistent with the GFS. We have Igor and Julia. So it looks like we might be tracking 2 systems in the next week here. And again, a little stronger high pressure ridge with the Euro, and you'll see it's 10 days out, kind of bumping up against this ridge here. And boy, this looks like this is going to want to come farther west according to Euro. But again, a long way off. And look, it even has another system 10 days out developing in the Bay of Campeche. So very interesting there. Little discrepancies long range with the GFS and the Euro right now. And we'll see how all this plays out in the next 7 to 10 days. Here we go. This is a bunch of model runs here by the South Water Management District here. And you can see a lot of them want to push it north of the islands. And then will it take more of that Danielle track, or will they try to come a little farther west? That's the question mark again, as we've seen this season so far with these systems. And again, long way off. Really can't pinpoint that right now. But again, so far the odds are that this could go north of the islands, which would be, again, good news for them. But we'll have to see how that plays out down the road. GFDL, again, bringing this to a hurricane. And then, again, does it go a little farther north? It looks like, it wants to start hooking this north. So we'll have to see about that. And again, that trough comes off the east coast right in here. Does it want to hook north? Or does it want to miss this trough and go farther west? Again, that's to be seen down the road. And again, the intensity models, everybody moving this thing up pretty quickly. We should see it, like I said, tropical depression, probably. It's looking like maybe even later today. And then we'll move this up to a tropical storm and then right up into a hurricane. Most of the models have this a hurricane within about 72 to 96 hours. So in that 3 to 4 day range, we could see Hurricane Igor out there. And then again, the bigger picture here, there was the Hermine moving through Texas. What was left of Gaston, and then here we go. Look at this. I mean, this is ready to go out here. Big thunderstorms, big convection. Probably haven't seen a wave come off the coast of Africa this good in a long time. I mean, Earl and Danielle, they took their time getting going, but this is right off the bat. So you see what that little moist environment does. This one's ready to go, and again, this should become a tropical depression and then a tropical storm fairly quickly out here, I believe. So that's what we'll be watching this week. We'll be tracking another system coming off the coast of Africa, and long way off. I mean, if it does near the islands, it's not going to be for another 7 to 10 days. So we have a long way to watch this one. That's it for my tropical update today. Stay tuned to liveweatherblogs.com for all your latest weather needs, and I will have another update for you guys tomorrow morning. Have a good day.